motor brake. It was kind of like a very, I don't even know what to call it, because it just came right at us, swinging right at us with a broken motor. Had no signs of it, just a broken motor right out of nowhere. Broke a valve on it, and that was a kind of like a struggle with the whole day. So we went to the backup car, ran pretty good. We were in a 19.0. We were about 5th on the board with the backup car never being in it. We were pretty happy. The sun went down and the track tightened up a lot, and we just kept hitting super hard on the frame, and we raised up the car and just kept hitting, and that was our problem. And we started getting slower and slower, and the car just wasn't working. So that night we went back to the shop, loaded everything up, went back to the shop, found a motor there, and we put it together and put it in the car. We worked there till about 1 o'clock in the morning and got everything hooked up. We just had to go in early on Saturday and finish the rest up, scale the car, redo it all. We were kind of a little bit nervous going into the first practice session. We had to shake down the car, scuff our tires, brake in the motor. So we really didn't get a first practice session to really test anything. So we only have really one practice session, was practice 2, and we were 8th on the board. So we were still nervous about the whole day. Qualifying went pretty good, not as good as we planned. Qualified 5th, and we got a 6th invert on the first race, and then we qualified 9th on the second race. The first race went pretty well. We finished 4th. We had a little bit loose car. We weren't really running the leaders down because our motor wasn't as good as theirs, not making any excuses, but that was basically our problem because the car was pretty good, just a little loose, and we were just lacking a little bit of power. Race number 2, it went not as good as we wanted to, finished 7th, so we moved up, but we were up to 4th, but the car just went backwards. We were just lacking power the whole night to all the guys. Car was pretty good. I couldn't really ask for anything more out of the car than a little bit tighter, and that's really simple to do. So next week that we'll come in with hopefully a bigger motor and a 4-barrel, and hopefully we'll have a good weekend next week.